The Indian Army is well aware China says one thing but does completely another. While talks of peace continue, new Chinese infrastructure and military camps keep popping up all along the LAC. Satellite images have now revealed new Chinese military buildup in Yangtze region along Arunachal Pradesh's Tawang border with Tibet. Now, this is the same region where Indian troops beat back an attempted incursion by the Chinese PLA in 2022. So, is the new PLA infra boost a ticking time bomb for India? Let's break it down. Despite disengagement in Depsang and Demchok in October 2024, China reportedly is enhancing its military positions and infrastructure along all three sectors of the LAC on the line of actual control. While recent discussions between Indian Foreign Secretary Vikram Misri and Chinese officials highlights the need to manage differences effectively. However, Chinese military activities contradict the statements made by Chinese officials. In Yangtze, for example, China is constructing two new roads to improve troop mobility and enhance its strategic positioning in Tawang region of Arunachal Pradesh. The Chinese military's efforts include building military camps and upgrading its existing tracks, which will increase its ability to, quote, surge troops quickly to the front line. Satellite image analysis by the handle Nature Desai on platform X shows time-lapse of two new roads being constructed by the People's Liberation Army. Now, Indian Army holds the ridge in this region and thus has the tactical advantage along the LAC here. And PLA has been working right through the winter months to enhance its own ability to deploy troops to the front lines. The new Chinese roads will provide the PLA better access to higher ground and improve the Chinese military's visibility of Indian communication lines as well. Now, the Indian military is well aware of the Chinese activities and is keeping a close watch. A defense official was quoted by the Times of India saying, quote, "The infrastructure development activities of the People's Liberation Army or the PLA are continuing across multiple locations along the LAC. In the east, for instance, it is happening in Rongto Chu and other valleys," unquote. But it's not just China. In recent years, even India has also enhanced its military's all-weather connectivity to the LAC, as confirmed by an official from the Indian Army. However, the Indian Army is keeping an eye on any deviations from established agreements made by the PLA. The defense source further told TOI, quote, "Any deviations from the agreements and protocols by the Chinese side once observed are being raised at appropriate levels," unquote. So why is Yangtze region in Tawang sector of Arunachal Pradesh so crucial for both the countries and their militaries? The Yangtze region is a strategic hotspot for both India and China. It is situated at an altitude of 17,000 feet. This plateau offers significant military advantages, cultural importance, and geopolitical weight. All these important factors make it one of the most contested areas all along the LAC. For India, Yangtze serves as a critical defensive position due to its commanding high ground. This elevation allows Indian forces to maintain a clear line of sight over the movement of Chinese troops across the border, while also allowing connectivity of Indian troops, weapons and machinery along the road connecting Tawang to the Sela Pass. Tawang itself carries a deep cultural and religious value. The region is home to the Tawang Monastery, which is the second largest monastery in the world, and the birthplace of the 6th Dalai Lama. India's control over this entire region reinforces its connection to the Tibetan cultural heritage, which also plays a role in countering China's attempts to influence Tibetan Buddhist institutions. On top of it, securing Tawang is a matter of national sovereignty. The LAC in this region has seen frequent Chinese incursions over the years, and maintaining a strong military presence in Yangtze ensures that India retains control over this territory while preventing any further disputes. All these factors make the region equally important for China as well to create a hold over it, and hence the military infrastructure development to establish access to the Tawang region. But the most concerning aspect for India is the proximity of Yangtze to the Siliguri corridor, also known as the Chicken's Neck. Now, this narrow stretch of land that connects mainland India to its northeastern states, if China were to gain advantage in Tawang region, it would potentially threaten this vital land corridor, posing a serious strategic challenge for India. The ongoing Chinese construction highlights the fragile nature of peace along the ever-volatile LAC between both the nations. Despite multiple meetings between the foreign ministry officials of both the countries focusing on mutual respect and coordinated growth, it's hard to build trust with China as its words never exactly translate into actions on the ground. While recent talks aimed to stabilize the military tensions, China's reluctance to fully de-escalate the situation is evident. PLA continues to maintain a significant military presence in deep areas of the LAC within reach of the front line. So the big question remains, can India trust China? Leave a comment with your opinion, hit the like button and subscribe to Inconnect News.